I'm sitting here with Jenny Adams, who is a lifetime Rush team member for sure, and I'm Gordon Rush, the founder of Rush Companies, and we have been behind cystic fibrosis now for 20, probably, I guess, 5-6 years. It's one of our largest charities that we support, and we're proud to be part of this, and we would encourage anybody at Rush that has any interest to come and join for the walk and support this wonderful cause.
My name's Jenny Adams, and I used to work for Rush, and I actually started out as the receptionist, and from there I worked my way into accounting and did a little bit of this and a little bit of that, as my name placard said, and I have enjoyed every minute that I worked at Rush. Because of my lung transplant, I had to leave Rush, but I've never forgotten Rush, and Rush is still in me and always will be, no matter where I'm at. Jenny is a warrior. Jenny has cystic fibrosis. She's 56 years old. She was born with CF. It's a genetic disease that you get from both of your parents, and it's an illness that I carry with me every day of my life. 8 years ago, I did receive a double lung transplant, and that has allowed me to live life to the fullest and back to the state I was before I got really sick. And Jenny is compassionate, caring. She's a wife, a sister, an aunt, and most of all, she has been dedicated to the Rush Company since she came through the door in 1996, and she still bleeds Rush blue.
Amen. When she came to work here, we learned about it and learned about Jenny, and then this walk opportunity came along and we got behind it. And I don't know exactly how many years, but it would be more than 20 years that we've been behind the cystic walk. It was a big deal to me, because Jenny was special and so dedicated to Rush. And so this was a cause that we could fully get behind at Rush, and it benefited Cystic, but also benefited a Rush team member. So it was a win-win for Rush Companies and Cystic and Jenny, for sure. I kind of approach everything from a business point. And the Cystic Walk was at Point Defiance, and they were charging the walk money for the use of the facility. And I said, hey, that money could go to the charity. So we moved the walk to Park Plaza, one of our properties, and that location had parking and a lawn and a kind of a garden area out in front. And then it also was on the Cushman Trail. So we would do the loop from the Cushman Trail, I don't know, 2/3 the way to the bridge or so. And it's been there probably 22 years at Park Plaza, and it's been a big success. It's a good location. When my kids were little, we'd ride the bikes, the skateboards, the scooters. It's a good cause and a good time.
CF is a genetic disease, as I said before. It is, in the early days when a child like myself was diagnosed with CF, the prognosis was very grim. My parents were told that I probably wouldn't see my second birthday. Anyway, it affects the body overproduces mucus, and it affects your lungs, your liver, your pancreas, and all other areas of the body. But particularly for me, bacteria that causes lung infections that then scar the lungs, and those repeated infections lead to either needing a lung transplant or succumbing to the disease. I was lucky enough to be healthy enough, to stay healthy enough to, with the money that was produced by the donations of Rush and the people that walk in great strides. That money, 83% of that money goes directly to research, and the money that has come out of the walk, and that research led to medications that kept me going until I was able to get a transplant. So just because you have a transplant does not mean you do not have CF anymore. You still have CF in the rest of your body, but you do have normal functioning lungs. Great Strides is the Cystic Fibrosis Foundation's national fundraising event. The walks happen across all of the United States in the month of May. May is CF Awareness Month, and those walks take place in our state, in Spokane, in Seattle, and Gig Harbor, and the Tri-Cities. Gordon and I put together the walk, and we started the walk in Pierce County. I came to work in 1996, and our first major walk was in 1997, and we've been going ever since, and Rush has been the leading force of the walk.
It's bringing results. I think that's people think about investment in charities and time spent, and Ginny's one of our own, which is a huge deal, and Rush can make a difference locally, so that's a huge difference, and they are getting results. And I think that it's critical to talk about that a little bit, that they have moved the needle, and some don't. But Ginny being here alive today and sitting here at 57 is a testament that they are making great strides, I guess would be a good word to use here.
I think I wanted to add that the population of CF in the United States is 40,000 people. Worldwide, it's 100,000 people. So when you look at the strides that have been made in the medication pipeline, it's huge what they have done and accomplished with the amount of money that's been raised and what they do with that money. And so, like I just said, in my lifetime, it's nothing short of a miracle. And every day there's new trials, and CF is rated in the top 3 of the medical charities in the United States. So it's a great place to put your money, and it's a great cause to get behind. Yeah, the walk this year is Saturday, May 4th, here at Park Plaza, or I'm sorry, not here at Park Plaza, but at Park Plaza, which is one of Rush's communities off of Soundview and Hollycroft. If you're familiar with where Bartels is, it's that property back behind it. And check-in is at 10 o'clock. The walk starts at 11. And I know there's going to be a link to the page to sign up if you want to come walk with Team Jenny. You can it's free to walk. There's no registration fee. We have a after walk party that is hosted by BJ's Restaurant. They provide our lunch. We have Starbucks coffee, we have snow cones, we have ice cream, we have a live band. It's really a fun time, and it's a very casual walk. The kids, like Gordon said, you can bike it, you can skate it. It's 3 miles. It's 1.5 miles down to the halfway point, and then we turn around and we come back. Rain or shine event. This is Washington. And we just have a really good time. So if you're interested in volunteering, you can volunteer and still walk, or just come and volunteer. We would love the help. And again, we'll have all that, the link to get all that information.